It's Priestess and Medium Rosalind, and I have some messages to download for you. This one is really about a situation involving someone who seems to have some control, like power somehow. This has been with me for at least 2 or 3 days. This messages is trying to download specifically for some of you that are watching, and you feel that maybe possibly even though you're really wanting to know and you want to have clarity, you're having this feeling like someone has control over you in this relationship. um let's get into it. If you want to check out my personal private readings and website, it's listed below. I hope you all who celebrate holidays have had a wonderful time. Okay, let's get into this energy. Because I want everything to work out well for you. I'm appreciative. Thank you for coming back and spending time with me to find out what these messages are that are so powerful. They're divine, they're universal. They happen to us. These are situations that go on in our lives. And when someone seems to have all the control, all the power, and it seems like you're so drawn to them and you're so led to them, like no matter what, it seems like there's some kind of cord, some kind of attachment between the two of you, cording the two of you together. That does happen. So let's see what's playing out here. Mother, Father, God, show us what is happening between this energy, this person. This person is a male, okay? This is a male, and they're very cunning, very attractive. It's almost as if when you're with this person, it's like another frequency there. Um, let's see what's happening here. Show us what we need to see here in the best and highest good. Show us what needs to be seen here. What's going on with this? For some of you, this is definitely going to feel like a twin flame or soulmate. All right, let's see here. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is a lot of that not knowing how to consider this in your mind. Your thoughts may feel cluttered about this whole situation with this person because it's not fully clear for you and you feel like you don't know all of the pieces yet. The Emperor. Okay, so this is someone who has too much power. It's in reverse. This could be someone who you felt definitely was a leader and who could control the relationship, someone who is in their masculine divine energy, but it's in reverse here. So let's keep going. Three of Wands in reverse, which means you don't know where this is headed. There's no clear direction of what the two of you want. It's almost like the goal and the purpose of this whole relationship has been lost somehow. The Moon in reverse. There's things that are going to be revealed. The secrets that have been taking place. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. So there's going to be some revealing here. There's going to be information coming in, even though you haven't been able to understand and consider what's truly happening. It's going to start coming in. Let's find out about the Moon in reverse. What is going on with the Moon in reverse here? Page of Wands. So there's going to be something happening here. It could be a fire sign, definitely. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, Eight of Swords. What's being revealed to you is that this is so stressful that you feel like you're imprisoned by all of these emotions. You might start to feel obsessive and compulsive. Okay, you might start to feel as if you can't really break free from your own thoughts because they keep repeating here. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're seeking a way to understand what is truly happening here because this person may have actually limited your choices. They may have said, if you want to continue seeing me, if you want to explore this, you're going to have to take the only thing that I'm offering you. And it may have been something that you really didn't like. You're confused but you're starting to feel very limited. On the bottom, we have the Tower. Okay, so the Tower here is something that came forward that really made you feel that you were bound to this somehow, and that even though it was shocking and it was transformational, that you didn't know how to process all this energy and all of the emotions. Five of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. So there were different things that never happened the way that you wanted it to. You never got the blessings that you deserved in this relationship. Were you searching for commitment and you found out that there's no way it could happen? Were you searching for a connection that was like no other, that involved your soul and your soulmate's energy, and it didn't happen the way that it was being sold to you? Almost like this person may have um, not just tricked you, but maybe you feel you were led down the wrong path, and now you're over emotional and you're having all of this anxiety. I also feel like you might be thinking that someone else is threatening the relationship somehow. Like it's no longer secure because there are other people around. What's happening with that? What's happening with that? I'm also hearing for some of you it involved money. There was something going on with money. Star in reverse and Strength card. Okay, so even though what's happening here is your dreams, they didn't really come true, they didn't happen, you still have your ancestors and you still have the universe, your spirit guides that are giving you this message right now. Okay, the Strength card is all about divine beings walking with you, your angel guides walking with you. So if you're watching this now, it is not a coincidence. All of this was meant for you to be hearing about it, thinking about a clear path, thinking about your safety, thinking about what you may have lost and you want to get back, thinking about forgiveness. Okay, all of this is divinely meant for you to see this. Let's get another deck out here. Let's get another deck. I want to get more messages. Tell us more about this. Tell us more about this. Tell us more. What can bring the viewers some clarity here? Bring them their light and their healing, their peace of mind. Can we see what's happening so they can finally get some clarity and have some of your own strength and power back? You know, the Strength card with the Star in reverse, it's like you lost something there. And instead of you being in bitterness, you may have to discover your greatest gifts. The Tower card comes in when it's time for, you know, like a spiritual awakening, like a spiritual bulldozer, and you'll be able to see things clearly. If this is your true soulmate or twin flame, sometimes they come in specifically to give you so much wisdom that you could not have gained before. Okay? Sometimes this is a karmic person, this is a karmic tie, and the relationship has turned toxic in a way that you do need to, you know, consider yourself and your options first and consider how to heal, even if it's in your own path. Consider ways to move on in a way where you are coming out of it knowing yourself and loving yourself even more. Okay, let's see what's going on here. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So you definitely, in your soul's energy and your thoughts and mind, you've thought about moving on. So some of you may be thinking about moving away. Some of you may be thinking about how you can get help. Some of you, I feel like you're going to go to counseling. You possibly feel you have an imbalance. You may want to realistically, mundanely see about your meds, your medication. Some of you may feel you need to be closer to your family. Some of you may try to just take some downtime for the next few months into the new year and heal. Because what's happening here, we have the divine masculine energy here that cannot fully decide how to process their own energy and their own stability. There's still this aspect of maybe juggling something else, even if it's, an extra person here. They're not sure how to process. They're not sure what to juggle. And here you are thinking maybe that you need your clarity at last. You need your clarity and your peace of mind. Yeah, Two of Swords. Making up the mind here. Being crossed up in a way where you cannot make up your mind and you feel that you have lost some of the clarity on this situation with this person. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands here. And the Two of Wands, yeah. This is the energy here of you finally deciding, do you want to take these steps to consider coming out of this relationship, coming out of this confusion? For some of you, this could lead to a brand new aspect of this relationship, but for some of you, you're ready to let this go because it's so confusing. And what it's done is it's put your energy in a deadlock. It's made you more restricted. Okay? Let's see what else is going on here. What else is happening here? Yeah, Three of Wands. So you're looking ahead to a clear path. You're wondering, what else does your life hold? What else does your future hold? Is there a new partnership coming? A new relationship coming? Is there a job or career that you put off because you were feeling confused and so confined to this relationship, and now you're waiting to explore it? Are you waiting to explore your spirituality? I feel like some of you are going to walk right into a different spiritual path and start exploring your talents, your ideas, and your concepts. Are some of you goddesses, witches, root workers? Are some of you priestesses in your own family, in your own home? Are you a healer? Are you going to pursue something in writing? Do you want to get certified? Do you want to learn how to move on in your own spirituality? Do you want to learn about how to work your candles at home, your spiritual baths at home? A lot of you, I can see, are going up this path, and through that door, it's a spiritual door. It's a spiritual path where you're going to be able to uncover and do things in your 3D real life. Are you going to be more of a role model for people that are younger? So it's some of you that are manifesting different things by walking away here, because there's been a lot of uh, restriction and confinement with that Eight of Swords. Let's see the next one, the Moon. So there's things that are still going to be revealed to you as you walk along this path. I feel like your frequency has somehow changed. This is why it's so important for you to know your spiritual baseline, to know what your base point, your neutral point is, so that when you start to feel depressed, when you start to feel energy blockages, when you start to feel like your life is in darkness, you will know and understand that you've dropped below a certain point in your energy, in your body, in your chakra system, in your life. Okay, so there's things that are going to be revealed to you. The High Priestess is on the bottom. Okay, there's some secrets here, possible sending of, sometimes if it's an outside person, this is someone who's sending negative energy towards you. It's not always that, but it could be someone who's doing things in secret. The next card is the Devil. Okay, so this could be that feeling of darkness, the feeling of hopelessness. It could also be this person who seems to have control, this person that seems to have intertwined you into their emotions and what's happening. This could be their actual energy. Sexual addiction, drug or alcohol addiction, mental illness, someone who is not going to take their meds, someone who's not going to be stable in your life, someone who cannot focus, someone who always seems to have these dark things happening in their life. And if you're intimate with this person, you can believe definitely their soul energy has courted to you and you've courted to them. You've made some sort of attachment to this person. It happens all the time. I see this all the time. Okay, this is when you are not thinking clearly, you don't feel clear, and you need to find out why these patterns keep repeating. And if it's another person who seems to have this link to you, this tie to you, and you seem to give up your power each and every time, you need to look into the spiritual aspects and find out where the darkness is here. Okay. Now, if you're not connecting with that and you don't feel compelled that it is something that's an outside source or an outside force against you, some of you may be starting to see in your own high priestess energy that's awakening and being activated. You may start to see the darkness and know that it's wrong. You may have suddenly awakened in this past few weeks to know and understand that there is darkness, and you're looking for it, and you're starting to see it with this clear vision of the high priestess. Look at the next card, the Two of Cups here. This is the soulmate twin flame energy that this may have all started in. It may have all started very innocently. Some of you, if this is a love that will last a lifetime, like some loves are, maybe this is a transformational period where the two of you are actually detoxing. You need to go and detox and get to know yourself in that deep, in-depth way. You need to work on childhood issues. You need to work on things that have always blocked you and come up in your relationships and in your life that you finally need to clear. Because some of you, this could be the love of a lifetime. Yeah, some of you have been waiting. You've been waiting forever. So are you one of the ones who have been waiting for months and months, for years and years, and you've been through the darkness and you've been through all of the depths with this person? Maybe they have cheated on you. Maybe they have lied to you. Maybe you have been waiting. Some of you have been waiting for this person just to give you equal phone calls, equal texts. This Six of Pentacles is someone that you may have even given them money in the past, someone that you've tried to help pay their child support. I mean, I'm talking about the realities here. You all know that I used to do social work. I used to do family reunification. I used to do actual treatment plans to reunite people with their children. So there's not judgment here. I'm just being truthful and telling you all of the mundane situations that we deal with in our lives that can be transformational. Yeah. And this is victory here. This is you standing in victory after all of this turmoil, after all of this stress. This is where the God consciousness wants you to be. This is where your divine creator wants you to be, in your victory, in your light, knowing that you've gained wisdom and knowledge. She has the bay leaf, the bay laurels on her head because she's gained so much knowledge and victory and wisdom in her situation. The Six of Wands, victory. So let's get into some love oracle cards here, and I'm going to close out the reading. It seems that, you've been in this path and you're finding your way out. That's the way it feels. It feels like you're finding the clarity now. You're finding your gifts. Let's see, what are some of the cards coming up here? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, that's that double card we saw, the energy there. Engagement, your love is ascending. Some of you, this is like I was saying, some of you may be going through the actual trenches, the actual darkness of your relationship, and some of you may end up with the love that you really seek, whether it's this person or someone else. Romantic feelings. So your feelings are worth exploring. This card is telling you to explore what is happening right now. What is happening, and not to take a back seat, to really go into those explanations that you need. Past life relationships. So you've known this person before. This person may have had a very endearing, a very special relationship with you before. It could be something in your past life chemistry with this person that you have never thought of, that you were drawn to, and it was almost completely subconscious without the verbal things, where the two of you are picking up on body language, thoughts and energies, reading that person's thoughts before they can even say everything. It could be Akashic connections, past life connections, soul contracts. All of this can actually play out in your life and in your relationships. So stop seeing yourself as this mundane person with nothing else going on. You could have a very rich past life history. Okay, and I usually see those things during your personal private readings. Those are things that happen all the time. Okay, on the bottom, reconciliation. So see, you've known this person before. That's why it's so much chemistry and so much soul intertwining here. You've known this person before. You just reconcile with them in this life. So this life is like a connection of soulmates, which we all have a lot of soulmates. All of us do. Okay. There's so many, and we reconnect sometimes. So this is someone that you may need to finally get it all clear with this time. Get it all clear this time and explore, like the card said, explore your feelings. They're real. Explore what is happening. Because you may keep repeating some sort of lesson with this person. You may keep repeating some of the darkness and being in that tower moment and being in that energy of being stuck and wounded if you don't fully explore this and you don't figure out what this is all about. Chemistry, connection, clarity, being courted, being toxic, or starting to heal, making those decisions to explore and expand, finally releasing what it is, your thoughts opening to what could really be happening here. Okay. Either way, I feel like this person, they have passion and you want to keep expressing your love. So this could be that, you know what kind of energy I want to say, right? That Ace of Wands, that phallic energy, that love stick, where it's like, oh my God, I cannot stop thinking about, I cannot, it's almost like we're addicted. You know, when I'm around this person, I can't keep my hands off of them, even though they have made you so angry. And even though you've seen and understood some of these things that they may have done, you knowing it and you're feeling it, but you're also feeling the other way too, that this is so exciting and where can you get this anywhere else? Those are things that bind us up without our choices, without the rational, clear choices. Okay. All right. Well, I'm giving you this message because I feel that it is time for this message. I feel that this message was divinely guided towards me. I feel that this message is definitely intended for you. When you see this, it's intended for you. Okay. So I will check back with you all soon. I'm going to do other readings today, and I hope that you have the best and wonderful new year of clarity, the best in understanding the new year of your self-worth, the best in understanding this new year, seeing where your time is so valuable. The people in your life are valuable, even if you're not going to connect with them forever on this eternal level. They've still come along in your life to give you wisdom and to give you expansion in your thoughts and expansion in your experiences and what you will accept, what you won't accept, what's happening with you at this time in your life is so, so important. So if I don't see you again, Happy New Year to you. Take care. Bye-bye.